Welcome to Getting Jiggy with Miss Wiggy. If this is your first time visiting my channel, a big warm welcome. And if you are a returning wiglet, thank you. I'm so excited. My last video on how to gain confidence wearing wigs was my highest performing video to date. So I'm very excited about that. And then we also picked up 9 new wiglets. So welcome new wiglets. I'm thrilled that you're here on my fake hair journey with me. So today is a little bit different. If you can see, we kind of mixed up the set a little bit. I'm going to be talking about a couple different things today. At the very end of the video, I'm going to show you how to do just a messy kind of weekend top knot, the one that I'm wearing here. So we'll do that at the end. I'm also going to talk a little bit about confidence. I thought that I had some thoughts about that this week. And then also I had a week of I'm ashamed of my attitude, and I want to share that with you and hopefully help you guys out in maybe changing perspective. So let's jump into it.
If I'm shining, everybody gonna shine. I was born like this, don't even gotta try. I like shouting, nigga, better over time.
Okay, wiglets, if you are enjoying these videos, be sure and hit subscribe if you haven't done so already. Hit that like button if you like the content, and be sure and share if you think that this message would be good for one of your friends. So anyway, I want to talk first about confidence. I feel like we all, some of us have confidence and some of us struggle with it. I know that I struggle with confidence. And so I am adding a new segment to my videos called Babe. Badass Bitch Extraordinaire. And my first Badass Bitch Extraordinaire that I'm going to feature is Lizzo. I absolutely adore this woman. She is a big, beautiful, black, talented woman, and I just adore her, and she just embraces everything about herself, and she is so authentic and so confident. Here's a little video of Lizzo, just so you can get a feel for her. She's actually the one that does my trailer too. So let's listen.
Good as hell, feeling good as hell, say good as hell, feeling good as hell. Woo, girl, need to kick off your shoes. You gotta take a deep breath. It's time to focus on you. All the big fights, long nights that you've been through.
I got a bottle of tequila I've been saving for you, girl.
Boss up and change your life. You can have it all, no sacrifice. I know we did you wrong, we can make it right. So go and let the door hang out tonight. Cause we don't love you. No, no. Who cares what? Walk your fine ass out the door. What you do? I do my hair.
Take my lips, baby, how you feeling? Feeling good as
I do
hell.
my hair. Take my nails.
Baby, how you feeling? Feeling good
I'll
as
show it
hell.
off tonight.
She's phenomenal, right? So if you have a Badass Bitch Extraordinaire that you want me to feature, put it in the comments below. Because I just think that we can all learn from these other women and help us with our confidence. So the other thing that I wanted to talk about before we get to our hair tutorial is I had a learning lesson this week. I went down to Los Angeles for some work meetings, and I was gone Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, and it was very hot in LA. And so I get to be with my team when I was down there, which I love these people, and I never get to see them. The last time I saw all these people was pretty much like a year and a half ago. So we get there on Tuesday, pretty much immediately we get flying about 2:30, we get to the hotel, we stayed in an Embassy Suites. So my attitude, just for some reason, was so negative, and I just got into this negative spiral, and I just could not get out of it. So the first night they take us to Huntington Beach to this Mexican restaurant. We're like literally right on the beach. It's beautiful. And they put us out on this like patio, which is glassed in, and the sun is just beating down on it. The music is so loud, and I kind of got pinned in. They had the tables really close together where you couldn't like get out, so I was pinned in. Sun's beating down, I'm just sweating like a pig, and just negative attitude, and I'm just claustrophobic, and I just could not wait to get out of here. And I'm going to show you some pictures of the environment. It was so pretty. Company's picking up the entire tab. I'm with these people that I never get to see, that I really love a lot, and I'm just caught up in this negative vibe. So we get back to the hotel, and then I'm just like, oh, my room is like right facing the freeway. It's noisy. The room was kind of like dirty. The hotel was kind of falling apart. For an embassy suites, I was really like shocked about that. But anyway, that's neither here nor there. I have a roof over my head, and I should be grateful. So the next day, meetings all day, long day, a lot of information, and then they immediately kind of take us to this, it was this team building event, which was shooting each other. They brought us to this big warehouse, which didn't have any air conditioning. Again, LA, very hot last week. And so it's shooting each other with bows and arrows, like hiding behind these like barricades, and we're teams, and it's in the dark, and it's glow in the dark, so you're running around and you're getting shot with arrows, and it hurts. And there's no bar. I just wanted a cocktail, and it's so hot, and we're wearing like these masks, and I'm just sweating and just not enjoying myself at all. Meanwhile, we're supposed to be having fun. This should be a great like moment, and then we don't. They bring in all this catering, this barbecue, so we're eating in this hot warehouse around these like fold-up tables and chairs, and again, no cocktail in sight, and just negative, negative, negative Nancy. So then I get back to the hotel, and I turn on the news just to wind down for the evening, and then images of the Bahamas start coming across the TV of these people that have just lost everything, their homes, some of their lives, you know, their animals, all their worldly possessions gone. And I am sitting here wound up in this negative vibe, and I just had a major reality check about perspective. And it's okay to have a bad day. It's okay to be negative once in a while. But once you get caught up in a spiral, and a wise person said this to me once, and I try and remember it, is to Pity City, not to buy real estate in Pity City. To rent a very small apartment with very small square footage, stay for a very short time, and move on. And I think that that's a lesson that we all can learn, and not to get, when I started the Getting Jiggy with Miss Wiggy videos, I started joining these Facebook support groups in a way to, I'm going to be honest, shamelessly self-promote my videos to get viewers and people that would be interested in wigs and that kind of thing. But then I decided, you know what, I'm going to spend some time and really start participating in these communities. And I have been reading posts from other women, and a lot of times people get just really wrapped up in their own, like, I don't want to say that they're petty, but they're just like small, trivial kinds of problems, and then they just kind of, I think the perspective just makes things worse. So again, big life learning lesson for me this week, and I'm really going to try and keep my perspective in check and not to get caught up in a negative downward spiral. So I hope that my learning lesson this week helps you in your week to have a successful week. And let's jump into the hair tutorial. If you're liking these videos, be sure and hit that subscribe button down below. If you want to be notified of new videos, hit the bell, and be sure to hit that thumbs up if you are liking the content. For our hair tutorial today, we are going to do a top knot, just kind of that messy weekend look. So the first thing that we're going to do is we're going to kind of do this like we did our Glamour Puss ponytail. We're going to create an anchor here. So create your anchor where you want your top knot to sit on your head. So we're going to do that. And then we're going to do this again using our extensions. So get those out. And we're going to use the 4 2-inch wefts and then the 1 3-inch weft. So I'm going to start this out by just taking my 3-inch weft here and just clipping it around my anchor ponytail. And you know what, you can put more hair in if you want to. Put as much hair as you want and as much as you can handle. Like, I like it to look really thick and big, but sometimes I just can't handle a lot of extra hair around my anchor ponytail because it sometimes will give you a headache if you have too much hair. So get that all clipped in there. And then take your 2-inch and just put 2 in the front and 2 in the back. And the back, remember we're going to do them upside down, okay? First we're going to do this front part, and then I'm doing this fast because I know the video is a little long today. So again, we're doing this upside down. You can see that. Now we have all of our hair around our anchor ponytail. We're going to pull it all up. We're not going to do the front part like we did the Glamour Puss ponytail separate. We're going to do it all together. So bend your hair over and get it all smooth and up kind of and hold it in your hand like you're going to do a ponytail. Okay, so at this stage, you've got your hair in your hand. I have my hair in my left hand, and then you're going to disperse this ponytail around your hand. So it should look like this. Okay, oops, ouch. Then you're going to take your other hand, and you're going to kind of create a mushroom. So grab that ponytail like this. Okay, and this never comes out the same every single time. It always is a little bit different, and that's okay. So, and then we're going to take our hair tie and we're going to put it around our mushroom. Okay, so grab it and then just secure that with a hair tie. Okay, so now we've got this look going on. So at this point, there's two different avenues that we can take. You can buy one of these guys, which is just like a little ponytail thing I got on Amazon. This is 100% human hair. I trimmed mine down because it was just a little too long. Or you don't even need this. You can take these pieces. Okay, so they're sticking out. We're going to bend them back and through that ponytail, that ponytail tie. And just do that all the way around. So see how it kind of does that? We're just going to continue that on. If you did go this method, I would put this on at this stage, and then I would tuck my pieces from my ponytail up into, and I'm going to do that because that's just kind of how I like it. It just makes it look a little bit thicker and bigger. But if you don't want this, just continue around, just tucking these pieces up and through the band. But I am all about the fake hair, and the more fake hair, the better, in my opinion. Okay, so I'm going to take these little pieces, and then up and in this little fake hair ponytail thing. This is like the quickest, easiest hairdo. This is my go-to weekend if I just don't feel like dealing with a wig, or I'm going swimming, or something that like a wig just isn't really conducive. This is my go-to hairdo. And then I just kind of pull out the hair on the top, make it bigger. Everything is bigger with, everything's better with bigger fake hair, right? Okay, and then just pull out, if you want some hair around your face, go ahead and pull that out. I think that looks pretty good. Okay. Okay, Wiglets, that's all I have for you today. Thank you for sticking in there with me. And again, if you like this video, be sure and hit subscribe. I'd love to have you on my Wiglet train of all things fake hair. So until next time, out.